Hi everyone, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. Okay, today is, I've got all kinds of stuff under my nails, sorry. I've been doing all kinds of things today. Today is Trash to Treasure Tuesday. Because like I said, my Mondays are going to be mixed, my Tuesdays are going to be mixed. It just depends on what I'm doing. So we're going to be making some little notebooks, refillable notebooks, out of some packaging kind of stuff and out of a little bit of junk mail. So what I wanted to show you first was with something like this, which I've already done it. It's got a shinier finish. So what I do is I take a kind of an emery board or a file a little bit, and I just kind of sandpaper it down. Now I did it on this, both sides, and I did it on this side. So this is all I'm doing, okay? Just wanted to show you that. That's all I'm doing. That way, roughing it up a little bit, it helps the glue to stick better, but you do have to wipe it off. Remember to wipe it down, okay? And I already did that side. So what I'm gonna show you today, or what we're gonna do today, for turning a little bit of trash into treasure, is we are going to make these little refillable notebooks, okay? My husband had bought me these little papers, and I know you can get them at Amazon, and sometimes you get them from some other places. But he happened to get them through Wish, I think. That's where he got them. So there's like several of the same kinds of things. But what I was going to do, I was going to kind of tear them apart a little bit. And we're going to just sort of glue these things on. Hopefully glue stick will work. So I'm just going to like sort of tear and tear. And I'm not going to worry about inking them now. I'll go in and I'll get a couple of other colors. Well, not colors, but... And that's all I'm going to do, is just sort of tear them. And then just put them sort of down all over everything. And I don't know, I have 12 of these here. I'll do one of these, because they're different. And then we'll do one of these. This is just cardboard, like flat, not shiny, so yeah, I didn't have to worry about doing anything there. And we'll do one of these, and we'll see how many we can actually get done. So I'm going to go for the Oohoo here. Okay, I'm going to start on a big one. We're just going to do some Oohoo, and then just start kind of putting these things. And like I said, I'm not worried. Whoops, I do want them to go straight. Do want them to go the right direction would be good. I'm not worried about what am I trying to say? I'm not worried about getting glue on the underside because, you know, we're just gonna put glue on that side too, so it really doesn't matter. I do want to rough up these corners a little bit though. I don't want everything like, I don't mind if some of them are straight, but I don't want all of them to be straight. Okay, get that one down there. And I'll probably have to put a little glue under here. All right, let's go with over here. Maybe it might be better to just go ahead and do them this way. Alrighty, and I'm gonna go right over this fold, because it'll help to reinforce it. So I'm just gonna go right over that. Okay, let's do another one here. And these are just, I'm doing these off the edges because I'll go back and trim. And do my best to try to make these things stick down. So I hope everybody is doing well. It's Friday actually for me here. But like I said, I'm trying to do these videos ahead for a multitude of reasons. There's times when I find that I'm just I just can't get back. Let me try to do that a little bit. And I just can't get back to, you know, get back down here. So when I can get down here, I'm just trying to film ahead. And I've been doing these, you know, I can't find my glue book. I've been using something else, which I'm not sure I can find right now. Oh, it's got to go this way. All right, let's put that one here. And we'll do this one here. And we're going to do this on both sides. It might be easier to just put whole sheets, but I didn't. I just wanted it a little more grungy looking, I think. So, but anyway, so yeah, so it's Friday for me, and I'm trying to get things done. Now, I'm looking too ahead. Let's get this one. This one doesn't look like it's stuck very well. I'm not always that crazy about glue stick. I don't know. It just doesn't always seem to like work for me. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead. And I think the easiest way to do this one is to tear along the edges. Now, I did ink around the edges of these first for time's sake. I actually can take a piece of this, I think, and put it here where this little gap was. I'll just put that down there. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted a slightly grungier look. So I could have torn all this ahead too. I just figured we would go along. Okay, let's get these bits out of here so I don't mix them up. Pick up my pail. Don't want to lose that one. I'll pick up my pail and put that in here. You know, just looking at this, I could use this one too, couldn't I? You know what I didn't do was get my paper out either. I didn't get my paper. I did not. Okay, I'm going to try doing it this way. Alrighty, put you there. Let's get another. This one's a different color. Well, different color, and it's a different type. So let's go ahead and put that one here. I don't mind a little other glue. Okay. You know what, actually, thinking about this, this is one good thing about glue stick. I'm going to turn these around because they're going to be facing the other way when we get to the front. So that would be a wiser move, I think. So go ahead and put that one like that. Whoops, I just dropped one on the floor, I think. I can put this little guy over here, this way. Okay, and then what's this? Ah, that'll be fine. A little bit. Whoops, just a little bit. And we'll put that there. Okay. Now I think maybe we can try on the other side. Move that. We can try on the other side to go ahead and just put like a couple of big ones like that. Okay. I'm going to actually put it over the top just for the sake of reinforcing that fold. So go ahead, put that one. I don't want it hanging too far over, but part way over is fine. And then I think one like this will be good too. So let's just go ahead, put some glue down here. Let's see how that works on this piece. Hey, Okay. Now, I'm going to do here, doesn't much matter, because I'll show you once I trim this what I mean to do. It's another, let's get another darker one here. Put that one down there. Okay. Put that there, and then one of these, maybe this one. It's a little wider, but I still have an edge. I still have an edge. I'll need a little spot, and that'll be fine. It doesn't matter if it goes slightly sideways. That will be just fine. Just put that in there. Okay. So we've got all of that down on here. Okay. So now I'm just going to find my scissors. I had them. There they are. And we're going to try to just find an edge. Okay. There we go. All right, let's just find my edge. Actually, you know what we can do, which might be a little bit easier, is, oh, let me cover this up. I've lost the lid. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's just put that over there. And we'll go ahead here and find our edge. Okay. Now just flip that over and we'll find our edge here. And like I said, these are meant to go, that didn't cut very well. There we go. Sometimes if I go too fast with this little thing, it doesn't like it. I do like having it. It's very, very handy. But sometimes you just have to go a little slow. I'm going to pull it out this way and cut it here. Okay. Get rid of that and find my edge there. Okay. And go ahead and cut that. All right, let me get this out of the way. Try to get rid of some of these other scraps that I think are relatively unusable, even to fill in blank spots. Okay, and then we have this, and we'll just turn that over. Okay, I can trim this a little more right there. Get my bone folder. Go ahead and do that. And I am going to get, now I just re-inked my pad and it's not the best. So I'm just gonna kind of go around these edges. And if I see anything that's not sticking down, like here, I'll get my art glitter glue. Whoops, that one came off. Not a problem. Go back and glue it back on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and find my, you know what? It's a little funky, but I don't mind. I think I'm gonna like it, actually. Okay. I kind of like it a little askew there, I think. I do. It's okay, I can still ink. And then I'll go back and glue those loose pieces down. Okay. This is one way to do it. On the others, for time's sake, I may just go ahead and get rid of those. I may just go ahead and do the whole sheets. You can do it with digitals. I was trying to be a little more creative with these more, what I would call Tim Holtz looking kinds of things. I don't have a lot of Tim Holtz. And what I do is very flowery. Oh, I still have to do that part. And though my sister did buy me some stuff for Christmas, some Tim Holtz stuff, which looked, you know, a little bit more industrial, and I don't have a lot of that. I don't do a lot of that. And I'm trying to, you know, increase my repertoire, as it were. Trying to do some different things. I look at stuff that people do and I think, oh my gosh, you know, but when I try to do it, I don't know, it just doesn't, I keep going back to, you know, the same old, same old. See, this is what I mean about the, now I had glue on here, but I don't know. I don't know. It just seems to me it just doesn't work for me. I hope I'm not too far off screen when I'm trying to pull this stuff together. So, okay. So we've got that. I have to get this end. Something. Okay, that's coming off, which is part of my problem. Get back in here. Put a lot of glue down there. Gosh, I love these mats. Love these mats. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. I'm going to take my bone folder, and I know that it's still wet. The glue is still wet. Oh, I see something else not glued. See something else not glued. Let's see. Is it me? It must be me, because everybody else can use the Oohoo glue and they're just fine with it, and yet all my stuff peels up. And I glue it and re-glue it and glue it and glue it, and I don't know. It's kind of a hit or miss thing. Okay, actually I think I am gonna trim that now that I see it. I am gonna go ahead and trim this down because it just hangs kind of crooked. I don't mind if it's a little crooked or a little, you know, but okay. Oh, and what this was, I should probably show you. Okay, that's not too bad. This was just junk mail. It was like a folded brochure. Let me see. I have another one here somewhere, I think. Yeah, here we go. So it was just a brochure like this. That's all. Okay, just like that. And I just cut a strip off and then cut it in half. So I got two like that. And then this, I had just cut this strip off, which I think was like here, something like that. So that's all I did. Save that for something else. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that down. Now what I want to do here is, and I'm going to just push this stuff back a little bit. I want to, well, let me put this here. What I didn't get was my paper, so hang on one second while we go get some paper. And you can do it with anything. I'm going to do it with some lined paper, if I can manage to get it out without creating a big stir. I think I want this one. I'm going to use this paper. So, okay, here I am. So this is just one of these notepad things. I'm going to tear off a few sheets. Let me see what my measurement is, because I think I may be able to fold these in half. Just do that out here. I'm going to try to basically fold them in half. And how does that look? I think I still may need to trim a little bit. So we put this piece to the side. Let me grab this guy out. Okay, and I'm going to trim. I'm trimming from the folded side. Alrighty, and I'm just gonna go, let's say, 1/4 or so of an inch. And these, I have to change this cutter because it's starting to get a little dull. So that's all I did, was I took off that fold. Guys, I'm gonna take my sweater off. It's starting to get really warm. I found a way to make this side of the basement really warm, and it's really warm. So it's like crazy warm. Okay. So if I fold these in half, what do I get? And you don't have to. That fits okay. That fits all right. I can see this is wanting to still peel up. Put that down. So that fits all right, and I don't mind that the ends are maybe a little uneven. And I'm gonna keep it just like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim the ends a little bit. Let me bring my little chopper guy in, because I think it's just a little too low for me. I'd like part of the bottom of the pad to show. Ugh, this little chopper, honestly, too much. Too much for one little chopper. My poor little guy. All right. Get out. All right. There we go. Okay, and let me get rid of these guys into the pail. This can go. All right. And I just dropped a pad of paper on the floor. Okay, I don't even know how many sheets this was, honestly. But we're gonna just put that in there. Try to make it straight, even on both sides. Let's bring this here. And I think on this one, I have two kinds of brads. I have, well, you know what? Well, I do have some big gold brads. Let's try the big gold brads on here, because I think this is going to be just a little too small. This is good for the small ones. I also have these pearl type brads, but that's just a little too fancy for this one, I think. So I do have over here in this drawer, if I can find them, I have large and larger. Let's take large. Okay, put that one back. All right, so we are going to use these guys. But before we do that, what I've done, and I'm only going to do, if I can dig them out, I have these labels. And these labels, all these labels I got from an Etsy shop called, let me look, J. Lee Lou Designs. It's J is the letter J, then Lee, L-E-E, and Lou, L-O-O. J. Lee Lou Designs. I got them all from her kit right now. So I did a couple of larger ones, meaning to put them on here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this glue because it's my favorite. This is my 3-in-1. I like using the art glitter glue if I need something to hold quickly. I can use them on something tiny if I'm gonna, you know, put a butterfly down or a flower or something, as long as I don't have to fuss with wear. And again, oops, that's upside down. Don't want it upside down. Again, with my eye and my depth perception being what it is, I'm gonna just put these off to the side for a minute. Okay. I like having the option of I need my little guy, my little, here he is. I like having the option of being able to move things, because sometimes they look straight to me, and you know what? They're not. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do my best to punch a hole through all of this. Now I've got sort of like a file on here. I'm using the ruler not so much for measuring, but for keeping it straight, hopefully. Okay, so that's that one. So this is what, I'm going to put that back so I don't lose it. This is what makes it, let me get, you know, hang on 1 minute. That helps. But it really needs to be a little bit bigger. So I am going to go with my crocodile with my tiny hole. I'm going to line it up where I made those other holes. I do have, now I got to get that out of there. I do have another small punch, but I wasn't sure if I would get it. Let me get these back in here straighter. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would go, if it would reach far enough in. So, okay, that's good. And since these are big brads, I think that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to do them. Now let me get both of them in first, and then we'll flip them over. I'm going to take these and just put them over here. Get rid of the white, because that can be annoying. I think I might have just moved my phone, but I don't know. And then we're going to go ahead and just, and it doesn't matter, I'll do them this way, kind of on a slant. That way, I mean, if they're too long, you can always cut the ends off. But there you have a little notepad, which is refillable, at least for as long as the brads hold up. So it's really kind of neat. You know, I thought that was kind of neat, kind of nice idea. And then what you do is, let's just say this is your, like a pocket or a page or something, and you would just slide it in like this, only of course if the glue holds your paper down. I think I'll be using the other glue. But you just go ahead and you would slide it over the edge of a pocket or a page or something like that. And that is that. So we made the big one. So we'll put this to the side. Let's go ahead and make a small one. And I think for the small ones, I'm going to go ahead and let's do the whole back, okay, like so. Oh, I'm taking this one out. This is the one I used to refill my bottle. I just used it for something. Forget what I used it for. But I just used it the way it was. Now, some of these have the holes punched out, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. This one has the things for the holes, but it's not punched out. So just go ahead and we'll put our glue, make sure I'm in the thing. These little packaging flappy things came from a bunch of tiny little buttons that I had just gotten, because I had gotten a bunch of them at Christmas time to, actually, let me do this first. Yeah, because I do want it to cover. So I'll just go back here now. We'll trim this off. I wanted to cover it in the right direction is what I was trying to say. So put that one there, and then we'll go ahead and put this one. Actually, let's cut off the top here. Will it fit? It will. All right. I'm just gonna cut off the bottom of the typewriter that we had there, and we'll go ahead, put that. Actually, let me, and it actually gives me a little bit of glue, which is good. Okay, so let's get our bone folder. And we'll do that. And then we'll go ahead and trim this one. We'll put another one on the inside. So yeah, so this will be my Trash to Treasure Tuesday episode. Even though it's Friday. Now tomorrow is Saturday. And I'm just going to press that down. And I'm doing, I don't know, I've got myself a planner, guys. See that? I don't know how well you can see this nice planner that I've got. And I've started using it. Okay, so tomorrow I have to do my videos, all 3 videos for next week. So, well, not for next week, but for the next week and the week following. So, okay, let's see what we would like. This one I really got for the other big one. That looks cute. That looks cute. Okay, we'll put this one on. Okay, I can get this out. Put that down on here. And then this one, well, maybe not. I think maybe I'll just use the smaller brads on this one. I'm gonna find some floral paper, which I'm gonna have to go to the other side of the room to get, but I'm gonna find that. What other paper? What other paper? What other paper? Let's go, ooh. Well, no, let's just, here we go. I've got some tea dye here. We'll use some of this. Grab a few sheets just in case I need a few. Okay. And I'll put this back. Dropped my sweater on the floor. All right. Okay. And let's go ahead here. And again, I don't know how many sheets of paper I have. And I'm gonna make this one actually longer than the pad, though I still have to do the inside. I do want a bit to show. So, pencil. There's one. I'm gonna draw a line down here because I'm gonna wanna cut it there. But then I'm gonna make it say about here. Because again, the back is just meant to slide over something just to kind of hold it in place. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna break out the big guns, guys. And I'm gonna do this straight across. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. That one out of the way. Find my line, which is right there. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna put these to the side. Then we're gonna go ahead and just cut one of these because I only measured one. So that's the one I'm gonna cut. Okay. Alrighty, didn't quite make it all the way through, but I can do those with my scissors because I have a spot. And we'll just go ahead and cut these down. That one shifted a little, but that's okay. Most of the time when people put these in, they have all torn pieces. Now I'm gonna just leave this down here in case I need it again. I've got all my things down there. All right, let me see. Where did I put that one? Here we go. I wanna put something inside. And ooh, I like that one. Yeah, okay. All right, let's put our stuff inside here. Come on, glue. I think it's a little plugged up, so it doesn't want to come out. There we go. Gonna go ahead and do that one. Then I think I'm gonna run over and get a piece of floral paper. What I started to say before is I'm putting just these labels on, but I'll probably, when I decide where I'm gonna use them, I might go back and put like a butterfly or a flower or a bee or something, you know, colorful on it. Okay. Make sure I'm at the edges here. Okay, that looks pretty good. And, you know, then kind of just zhuzh it up a little bit more. Make it a little bit better. And give it a little more something. Or leave them plain. Just depends on where I'm going to use them, I suppose. Okay, so let's go ahead. Cut this one down. So we have a typewriter on one side and a bicycle on the other. Okay, we'll cut that one away. And that's that one. All right. And then, let's see. Get our papers in. I'll do it this way because I like the ruffly edge down there. Oh, I didn't. Let's take our bone folder and just crease that a little bit. Excuse me. All right, I see I need a little glue here. And I see that I need to cut along this edge a little better because I didn't do a good job. I can get back in there. Once I get these scissors in the right place, they work so well because they will just take this little hair right off. The blades are so thin. Excuse me. And I love it. Just love it. All right, let's bring my big old piece of foam back here. I want to keep the bottom edge straight. Put that, can't quite get it, there we go. You know what I think I'm gonna get? Well, actually, let me get, I have a couple of these. This one's the fatter one. All right, let's just go ahead. I'll put that one in there. Where's that ruler again? Because I want to try to make it as straight as I can, if I can. Okay. And I'm doing it right about on the line, right in between, more or less. This is better. And you know, I got these at the dollar store. Ah, the wonderful dollar store, which is now the $1.25 store. But hey, you know, can't complain too much, right? All right, so let's go ahead. These I can get through. I don't need a wider hole for these. Actually, let me get this out of the way, or I won't be able to press it down. So we'll put it back there. Let's go ahead and open these up. And then, like I said, when you use up your paper, if you wanted to use it like as a little notepad or something, you can go ahead and do that. You can keep it in your journal, or if you wanted to replace the paper, you could, if you wanted to just like use it for your shopping lists or something, you know, you have that. I don't know what I did with the other one. Buried it. Here it is. Okay, now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to run over and get a piece of flour. Ooh, these are cute. Gosh, as I go by, I'm seeing everything. Okay, hang on one second. Push into my other chair. All right, let's go over here. let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Now, see, I'm looking at stuff and I'm thinking, oh, I could decorate this, I can decorate that. Except I don't want to do that yet. Dropped another paper on the floor. Alrighty. Why don't we go with this piece, if I can get it out of my little clip. I'll go with that one. I'm gonna put that paper over here. We'll do front and back. Just gotta figure out which way it goes. This way, I think. Glue. All right, I think I see the label maybe. I don't know, that might be a little big. I might have to go with something else. Might have to go with something else. Okay. I'm gonna go around this little hole. This one's got the hole out. So make sure I get across that ridge. So I'm really happy so far. I'm, like I said, I've got this little planner book. Wasn't sure exactly how I was going to use it, which is why I used pencil on everything, and I'm still using pencil on everything. I think I'd rather, well, I think I'm going to do it this way. But I've put stuff in, erased it, put it in again, you know, looked again, saw, gosh, it's too messy. I don't like the way this is turning out. It's too confusing to me. I'm drawing arrows all over the place, and I'm thinking, oh, no, this is not going to work. So used pencil for everything for the most part, but came up with a pretty nice system. I think that is going to work for what I need. So I'm just going to get rid of a little bit of this glue. Don't need to get rid of all of it, but some of it. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut this out, and then we'll do the other side. So, yeah, I think I came up with a system for that, and I've been, you know, still opening boxes, you know, still trying to organize. There's still stuff that I need to get done, you know, for putting stuff away and making more appropriate storage containers, I guess you could say. I'm going to put a little glue in here just because I don't want it to like pop open or anything. So, so this is my plan. Now, don't hold me to it, but this is my plan. According to my planner, I have scheduled a video to air on, I think it is February 18th, which should be a Saturday. It's a Saturday between my scrappy Saturdays, or my Saturday scraps. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that this one this way. Makes no never mind. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and that will be on that day. My hope is to do my craft room tour, and I think the title of it's going to be, you know, you do things on a shoestring. Well, I think my title is going to be My Craft Room on a Broken Shoestring or a partial shoestring or something, because I am really working with whatever I can find, you know, whatever I can find. So a couple of people have asked about it since I have mentioned it, and you know, so we'll see. We'll see what comes up. I'm hoping for February 18th. Tomorrow is the 4th of February, so that's only 2 weeks away. So I really, 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 Really? Have to really, 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 really hustle and get this place in shape. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. So I'm just reaching for a tissue for my nose. Okay. It's really cold here today. It's not cold down here, but I think, you know, it's just that dry air. Make sure I'm in camera here. Okay. And just go here. Oh, you know what I didn't do on that other one? I didn't ink around it, did I? Did not. As I'm looking at this one thinking, oh, I have to ink around this yet, but I'm gonna just trim a little bit more here. I mean, look at what that takes off. Look at that. I love these scissors, and they don't make them anymore. I'm so upset about that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ink around this one as best as I can under the circumstances. I think I can do it. Go this way, go on the back. This isn't too bad. I'm managing. Okay, and here, we'll just try to get it there. Okay, that wasn't bad. Okay, inked. All right, let's do this one first. I could have done this with a lighter color too, but I'd have to change the pads. And I've been using the tea dye ink on another project that I started, and I actually liked it. When I first got it, I thought, oh my gosh, it looks like marmalade or something. But I don't know. You know, it's funny because I think when you first put the inks on, sometimes they may look a little odd, but when you let them sit and set, for some reason, after a little while, they seem to mellow a little bit. And at least that's my experience. I'm trying to get rid of all these little bits. Okay, so we're both sides good. Let's get the top edge here. Let's close up the ink. I think I'm going to go ahead, because these are so small, I'm not going to worry about trying to put something with really big lines, you know, lines on it. So where was my bottom? I didn't know. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead here, put these in pencil. Okay. Get my big cutter again. And put that in. Oh, you know, that's not my big cutter. I mean, you know what? This would work. This will work. I just have to do a few passes, but it will work. Okay. Actually, that was not bad at all. Not at all. This is the part that I cut wonky before on the other one. Not that it really matters now, because I'm going to tuck it up inside. All right, so these are going to go in here. And on this one, I would like to choose something that will work with the pearls. So what do I think? Let me first get a couple of these pearls to see how big they are. Okay, they're not horribly big. Okay, so what do I think? What do I think? You know, I think I like that one because I think it gives me a little bit of space. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do them slightly off center here because I don't want to cover. I think that's a little too high. Can't trust my eye. That is my printer doing God only knows what, because, you know, it's not on. So, so go figure that. Okay, I think that's okay. I think it's okay. Slightly down from the center. All right, how does that look? That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. I am gonna go with it. All right, so we're gonna put this on. Let's glue this puppy on. And then I think I will finish these things off sometime off camera, I'm sure. Or we may revisit it again sometime, I don't know. Finish them up. Oops, upside down. Okay, let's get that one here. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty straight. I do believe. All right, we're gonna get my little foam thing back as soon as I move my papers off. Okay, we'll do it this way so it's a little bit closer to me. All right, try to get these in the right place. Get my pokey guy and put it right on that dot. And right on that dot. And I think, yeah, I was just looking. I was gonna say, I think I can get these guys through this hole. I can make them go. Oh, that was good. Good choice, good choice. All right. See the glue all over my fingers. Okay, there we go. Let me get rid of my foam. That's not bad at all. Okay, do this one and this one, and then we have that one. So that's what we have with our little reusable, refillable. Like I said, we can go back. I'll go back at some point maybe and, you know, maybe add a little flower or butterflies or something like that. How much time do I have? Oh, I got a few minutes. A few minutes, just a few. Let me see what I have here, guys. I have some stuff. I have some stuff. Here's a tiny little butterfly. How cute is that one? All right, sold. Let's put that guy on. Okay. Nice little butterfly on here. Cute. All right, what else do I have? Do I want a butterfly on this one? Butterflies is what I have. So, maybe up here, I'm gonna need to color his little antennae. Maybe I wanna put it here or just here. I don't know. Oh, there's a tinier one. I'm only, because I'm looking at blue here. I don't like that blue. I don't know. What else do I have? What's in here? No. Oh, no. Don't want that. These were leftovers from something else I had done. Can't get much smaller, right? What's this one? You know what? I'm gonna do him there. All right. We'll put him down there. And then we're gonna call it a video. Once I find something for that little corner. I don't want to put it too close to the brads because you know you want to take them in and out. So that's that one. And then what do we want to do? I don't know. I think I'm going to leave that one because I just don't know. Just don't know with that one. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to call this video done. Okay. And that's it. So I hope you had fun with that. And like I said, they are reusable. So till the next time, guys, be happy, be safe, and be blessed. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.